It's 8:20 a.m. here in Lake City, Colorado, and I discovered something last night when I went out for a walk, and I wanted to share it with you. Okay, so it's still a little chilly. It's partly cloudy. This is all supposed to blow away, but let's do this little walkabout. All right, I found this this wrought iron fence and gate. So I want to share that with you, okay? So the first thing I noticed is this wrought iron gate, it depicts miners, and then it has some trees, because we're up in the mountains with pine trees. It has a pioneer with a pack mule, and then the same thing on the other side, okay? So there's some symmetry here. But it is the city cemetery from 1876 here in Lake City, Colorado. I walked through it because I like walking through old cemeteries. They're interesting. But something really struck me, and that's what I want to share with you, okay? This is going to be different than most cemeteries you've seen, okay? So let's take a look. So that's how we get in, and they ask that we close the gate. So let's make sure we do that. There we go, okay. So the gate's closed. The first thing I noticed when I came in were these pallets, because they're right here at the entrance. And I thought, I wonder what those are all about, right? So I started walking around. But there's some unusual things in this cemetery that I want to point out. And the first thing I want to point out are these yellow flags. Okay, so if you look at me, you see yellow flags everywhere. Well, apparently, and I spoke to a gentleman last night at the hotel who was telling me this, the city of Lake City has come into this old cemetery, and using ground-penetrating radar, they found all of the bodies, and they marked them with these flags. You know, the tombstones have been destroyed, or, you know, they were never there. So that was the first thing, okay? So I'm just strolling through here, and I saw a couple of tombstones that were unusual. So let's take a look at those. I would venture to say that young Vernon Cross came from money, okay? Because of that tombstone. And compare that to this, that's just a rock. And I'm not making fun here, I'm just saying that this is what we do, okay? This is how we honor our dead. We mark their graves in some way. I don't know when that started, and if anybody does know when we started marking graves, please let me know. Drop it down in the comments, okay? All right, so that's a couple of tombstones. And again, you can find stuff like that in just about any old cemetery. But the fact that they have found all of the unmarked graves in this cemetery is a feat unto itself. It shows the dedication we're going to go to mark our dead, okay? Even after they've been buried and gone for years and years and years and years, we still come back and we put flags there. But that's not all. And this is what really moved me, okay? So as you come around the corner here, you see right here, so they have put up this marker. Okay, it's a little tiny marker. I'll put my hand on there so you can see a comparison. See, that's all the bigger it is. Okay, that's my finger there. So it's probably about 6 inches. And it says, unknown to us, but not to their maker. Okay, so we have this one that somebody put down here. No, that's not it. check this out. You see all those little ones there? And come down over here and look over here. Look at all of them. It's like a forest of little tiny identical monuments to the unknown dead. It's not like the National Cemetery at Arlington with its pristine rows of tombstones that if you look at them straight on, they're in a row. If you look at them at an angle, they're in a row. You know, from all four corners, it's very symmetric. This is very scattered. And it kind of gives me a chilling effect, you know? But maybe that's just me. But I think it is, again, it's uniquely human, that's for sure. Animals don't do it. But we mark our dead even after they've been dead for 100 or more years. And we mark that we don't even know who they are. That's how ingrained it is for us to mark our dead. And I don't mean to be crass, but it doesn't do anything for them. And does it really do anything for the relatives? I mean, I can understand it if we knew who these people were. It might give their distant relatives some, you know, interesting history, some closure, some background, whatever. Okay? But that's not what this is. These are just little tiny monuments honoring the unknown dead. But that is, I don't think it's bizarre. I think it says something about human beings. And that's the reason I find it so interesting. Not that they're here, though it is very visceral. Being here in person and seeing all of these, it really makes you think. Anyway, I don't want to get morbid, you know. So those pallets we saw coming in, yeah, those are those little tiny monuments to the unknown dead. And look how many of them there are. I just found that extremely interesting that we do that. What do you think? All right, let's get out of here.